The silence breaks as the village elder steps forward, his staff thudding softly on the stones. Amos, you speak of judgment, but our fathers built these walls, planted these groves, kept the feasts. Have we not honored the Lord? Amos meets his gaze, sorrow and resolve mingling in his eyes. You honor him with your lips, but your hearts are far. The Lord remembers the covenant made in the wilderness, the promise sealed with manna and water from the rock. But he also sees the altars built in secret, the justice denied at the city gate. A ripple of discomfort moves through the crowd. A mother pulls her child close. A young man shifts his weight, eyes darting between Amos and the elders. Overhead, the clouds gather, heavy and gray, casting shifting shadows across the square. You feel the weight of history pressing in, the legacy of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the deliverance from Egypt, the wandering in the desert. The people of Tekoa are heirs to this story, and yet Amos's words reveal how easily memory fades when comfort settles in. A shepherd, sunburned and silent until now, speaks up. What does the Lord require of us then? If we have strayed, how do we return? Amos's reply is gentle yet firm. Seek the Lord and live. Let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Turn from the altars of pride and return to the God who led you by fire and cloud. The wind picks up, swirling dust and olive leaves around your feet. The people stand transfixed, the old stories alive again, the future uncertain, but charged with possibility. The sky above Tekoa grows restless, streaked with slate and silver as the wind sharpens. The crowd shifts, uneasy, as if the weather itself responds to the prophet's words. Amos stands in the center, his staff planted firmly in the earth, a living bridge between heaven's command and the people's uncertainty. A group of artisans, potters, weavers, and stonemasons, gather near, their hands stained by honest work. One, a potter with clay beneath her nails, calls out, "If we are to return, how do we begin? Is it enough to offer more sacrifices, to keep the feasts more faithfully?" Amos shakes his head, his voice kind but unyielding. The Lord desires mercy, not sacrifice. He seeks justice in your dealings, truth in your hearts. Let your hands be clean, not just in craft, but in compassion. Let your gates be open to the stranger, your tables to the hungry. A hush falls again. The artisans exchange glances, some convicted, others uncertain. You notice a young weaver, tears glistening in her eyes, whispering a prayer as she clutches a scrap of blue-dyed wool. Suddenly, a commotion at the edge of the square draws every eye. Soldiers from Samaria, clad in bronze and leather, stride into the village. Their captain, face stern and proud, surveys the gathering. "What is this assembly?" he demands. Amos meets the captain's gaze without flinching. This is the Lord's business. Even the mighty are not above his word. The captain scoffs, but a trace of uncertainty flickers in his eyes. The villagers watch, breath held, as prophet and soldier stand face to face. Two worlds colliding beneath the brooding sky. You realize the message of Amos is not just for Tekoa, but for all Israel. The stakes have risen. The story is no longer just personal, but national, even cosmic.